This is an earth sign reading. It's your relationship reading for October 2020. This is going to be for all the earth signs, and I'm going to timestamp each one for you. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. First off, October 2020, whatever relationship you're thinking about. Going to go back to a traditional relationship spread that I've used many times. And you can see yourself on whatever side of this reading that you see yourself, Virgo. So this is Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, October 2020, whatever relationship that you're thinking about. Let's see what is in store or what could be in store for you. Cut the deck. I've been shuffling. And you are in the energy of the Page of Wands. You see your person in the energy of the Knight of Swords. Feel about them. The Seven of Swords, they're in the energy. Wow, you feel interesting. They're in the energy of a conflicting energy. The Five of Wands, they see you as the Ace of Pentacles. And they feel about you the Sun. Holy moly. Okay. Between the two of you, we have the Lovers. The obstacle is the Six of Swords. The advice is justice. This is a really beautiful reading already. I don't care what kind of conflicting energies we have here. It's pretty amazing. The potential outcome is the Queen of Cups. Wow. And bottom of the deck, this could be part of this conflict a little bit, is the Four of Cups. So it's not really a terrible card. It's just an energy of somebody might have been making an offer. And that could have been you because it looks like your person sees you as extending an offer. But, or maybe whatever the other one has given to the other has not felt like good enough or whatever. There's definitely some complexity here, though. There's definitely some complexity. I think the person on this side is a bit more volatile. You're in the energy, Virgo, of, I do want to make an offer in some way. I want to find something here that's going to spark my passion. I might want to extend my passion, my wand, into this relationship and spark something, reignite something here that's worthwhile. But you do see your person as being in a bit of a, they have an edge, something going on for them that they have an edge. They might have come in quickly recently in terms of communication to you. It's caused you to feel Seven of Swords, which is, caused you to feel a bit like, maybe you need to keep your distance a little bit. Maybe you need to exit with what you can. But you're looking behind you like you're not really completely going. But you're kind of thinking like, do I kind of make a break for it or not? There could be something that they did that's making you question their honesty and integrity. And yet you're coming through with an offer. I don't know if you're questioning your person, Virgo, but you might be dealing with somebody who you're kind of questioning their integrity. Between the two of you, and I'm going to get to them in a minute, you can't ignore that you have a Lovers between the two of you. So this is a very deep and connected relationship. You could be even, have gone around the block with this person other times in past lives. There's definitely the potential for a serious connection here. Or there's been a partnership, or there's been an actual or kind of something that's like a marriage. But the other thing is you could just be really butting up against a decision. You could be coming up against an important heart and head decision here too. So you're going to know which it is, or you could be in both. You could be coming up with a decision around a really important partnership. It has the potential to be Queen of Cups, to be loving, forgiving, connective at an intuitive heart-soul level, and unconditional. Not a bad thing. Pretty beautiful. Something you do have to get past something that happened here. For some reason, they're in a conflict of their own, but they feel the sun for you. They feel beauty and light and attraction and, all good things here for you, Virgo. They might just be overwhelmed dealing with other battles in their own life. It truly may not even have anything to do with you. But what it's showing up to you like is that they don't have time. They're not really looking your way. They're not really looking at your offer. They're aware that you would be making an offer, but, they're maybe moving fast. They've got things they're dealing with. You see them as the Knight of Swords. and they're in some kind of a conflict. They could be working hard or coming up against conflicts in their life that's kind of getting in the way of the two of you, but at the core, there's this beautiful lovers. The conflict is moving past, the obstacle is moving past any conflicts and just letting yourselves get into the natural rhythm of this connection. They seem actually, despite what they're going through, they might actually be a little more able to do that when the timing is right with the sun here. Wow. But the advice is also, you need to look at, if you were in a situation where they did you wrong in some way, you do need to kind of hold up what's right and fair and make a call on that you're going to get what you deserve. And if you've been putting in more than they have, or vice versa, there's going to be a need to kind of even the scales here. Because if someone is, one of you is giving more than the other, I have a tendency to think it is whoever's over here, who's ever in the Page of Wands energy, because this person's a bit more in conflict, more abrupt. I do think that the cup is coming over this way, and this person might be too busy or just not paying attention, and they see you as I'm making an offer. They do feel core, strong feelings here. So I just tend to think that maybe you're just like out of sync, Virgo. You're out of sync with somebody, and you may not even be in touch with them like really recently. The communication may be off. You may be translating that to, wow, they really just kind of like got out of town and left me high and dry, when the reality may simply be that it's just not top on their radar right now, even though it's important to them, or they might just really feel that you're always going to be there. Truth of the matter is, I think you're both always going to be there. I gotta say, with the Queen of Cups potential and the lovers, I think that there's just like history here. For some reason, there's history here to me that needs to kind of fall away. There's also, the history may have to do with feeling that something was unjust or unfair. Somebody was giving more than the other was in this situation, Virgo. So Mystic Moon Oracles, I'm going to pull 2 for you. Destruction. Self-worth. So either something will go down to kind of rock this surface here, or rock the foundation a little bit, or it went down. I think it went down to the point where you were feeling 7 of Swords about them, like they might have, mind effed you, at some point, maybe like pulled one over on you, or, just really, as much as there was so much potential here, it almost is like something went really so well for a while, and then something happened, and it left you kind of in the lurch, questioning yourself. But what you probably don't realize is what never really went away is this bond, this unconditional bond. And this person feels the sun for you. Maybe they do see you as the one that keeps coming back to make the offer, though. And I wonder if that's really been a good or bad thing for this person. Maybe they've been too arrogant about that, expecting that. Let's see. Let's pull 2 on their side. Offer. Offer. They see you as making the offer. I think for this to work, they would need to make the offer. I feel like maybe you have an energy of like, you know what? I've been making the offer. Solitude. Yeah, there's definitely been a breakdown in communication. They have needed the solitude. They maybe didn't accept the offer, or they're just not responding, or they don't respond, or they're just not really that great about that. They have feelings. You have this strong connection at the heart of it, but they would need to come forward with some glimmer of an offer here. But right now, they have gone to reboot themselves in this solitude state. What's the nature of the lovers between the two of you? What else can we say about the lovers? Oh, there's somebody else in the picture, third party. I don't think it's like somebody went out and cheated. You do feel this 7 of Swords, like somebody screwed you over a little bit in some way. I feel like one or both of you could have been married. I don't know, I'm getting that vibe. And I think you're both trying to do just what's right in this scenario. But in order to get to just a better place, whether it's love, friendship, or just sewing up this tie, either sewing up the loose ends or reconvening in some way, um, maybe something was misconstrued on one or both of your sides. But it's left you feeling like things kind of tumbled down and you're questioning yourself. It's left them feeling like they are going off to deal with their own battles and they don't want any drama. But you each kind of see so much potential in this too. I do think that maybe there was like life intervened, but it's hard letting go of the residual whatever here. And to move this forward back to this better bond at all in the future, you'd have to kind of have a meeting of the minds over what really went down and a more fair and just view of how to go forward. So neither of you would feel slighted. I mean, that's a lot to happen if there's other players in the midst. So I wish you a lot of luck with that. I don't know what if this made sense. I'm just kind of reading it as it comes. Please let me know about, offers here. Did somebody make an offer? Were you guys equitable with each other? Did somebody give more than the other? Was there like a tower moment on your side where things were going well and then didn't? Yeah, so that's Virgo. Virgo, but seriously, you need to let the baggage go, both of you. There's a Lovers between the two of you, and there's a potential for the Queen of Cups again. So that's all good. Let's look at Capricorn, and then we'll look at Taurus. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, Capricorn. You are in the energy of the star. Excellent. You see your person in the energy of the Chariot. You feel about them. Seven of Pentacles, and they are in the energy of the Hermit. They see you in the energy of Judgment. They feel about you. Eight of Cups. Well, that makes a lot of sense if they're in the Hermit mode. And together, between the two of you, there is this Three of Wands. Okay. The obstacle is the tension and angst that you're feeling, the two of you. And the advice is the Ten of Wands. Potential outcome is the King of Cups. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Interesting. Wow. Really interesting. Okay, so you are in a really good spot. You are in the energy of healing, and the star. So you really have your mind set on what you're intending. You have your mind set on your goals. I would say both of you at this point have your mind set on your goals, because the energy between the two of you is the Three of Wands, which is kind of really focused on what you want to create. Both of you are. Where your ships are going to come in. What do you want to invest your time and energy into? What's going to come back to you? So you see that person as the Chariot. So you see them as moving ahead. You think they are moving ahead toward their goals. And I think you both are. You feel about them the Seven of Pentacles. So you're being patient. You're doing your healing thing. You see them as moving forward. You're moving forward too, but you're going to be patient about this connection. You see them, moving forward toward their goals, and that their way of doing that right now is retreating a bit and going within. And you're in this healing mode with the star, and they see you as gaining insights, your ahas, having, maybe seeking your own purpose and getting kind of downloads right now. They see you doing the same thing. It's very interesting. There's just a really big balance of energy here. You're willing to be patient. They're on a quest. Between the Hermit and the Eight of Cups feeling, they're possibly taking some steps away from the investment right now to do a little bit of seeking and to get answers, and they see you as already getting some answers, and they're kind of maybe one step behind you, but you both have this energy of what do I invest in right now? What am I going to reap reward from? There is something that's a barrier, though, for the two of you. There's definitely more anxiety than there needs to be. Up till now, I haven't said anything negative except that you might be on a bit different step here, actually. So, Capricorn, I don't know, there's not a big difficulty that I'm seeing here, except the advice would be to drop the burden. If you feel like there's angst and anxiety over whatever it is, you've reached the end of that cycle and you need to drop the burden. You need to see through all these rods that this guy's carrying because, truthfully, there's a whole village past here. He can't even see where he's going. So there's something that needs to be set down. Set down the burden, set down the anxiety that's getting in the way for the two of you. I'd say that's a mutual message for both of you. They're trying to do that by going inward and stepping away. You're trying to heal. So, actually you're on the same page. And this under the deck energy of the Ten of Pentacles is, wow, what possibility. The whole slew of, practical abundance here. Family, money, abundance, prosperity, relationship prosperity. This is kind of in the offering for you here, and even this potential outcome of the King of Cups. So much positivity. This person's taking a little break to heal, go within, figure out their answers. They see you as doing something similar, and I think it's to move past whatever recent anxieties you have had in this relationship, whatever those were about, and getting past the burden here. It looks like you both are taking a mature approach to that. You're being patient. I think you're understanding if they need to go off right now, but they see you as doing something similar. So a couple oracles on your side, Capricorn, if that is your side. Awakening, yep, exactly. And winter. So, and then this may be your energy of needing to kind of, isolate and restrict yourself a little bit too while you heal. Like maybe it's almost like being in a boxing match and the two players are going into their respective corners for a little bit, but you're seeking, this is like seeking like, I don't think you're in the mode of collective investing in your future. I think this is each of you figuring out how to meet some of your own needs. What is your higher call? What is your purpose right now? What is your insight that you're getting? What do you want to invest in? Where do you want to put your energy? It's the be happy first before you can really connect with the other person. I just really get a sense this is like a very mature. I could go wrong now. I'm going to pull two cards for this other person, but I just so far feel like it's despite whatever angst and burden that you're dealing with, if you set those down and continue the path of, exploring these things on your own, you might have the opportunity to come back together, King of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. On the other side, I have downloads, universal understanding, the Hermit. That makes a lot of sense. And family. Oh my God, that's just amazing. Ten of Pentacles is like the multi-generational family with the dog and the white picket fence and everything here. Well, not the white picket fence, but you've got the older generation, you've got the married couple, you've got the children, you've got the dogs, you've got it all here. And then we have the sense of family, which is really similar. So there's a lot of unanswered questions here, I think, Capricorn, but I think there's so much potential all at the same time. So I don't know where this is going to go, but it looks like it's a serving yourself first in order to potentially come together after. And I wouldn't be alarmed by whoever this person is that's doing introspection and maybe taking some steps away. They kind of see you doing the same thing, and I think you won't be. I think there's a patience level here. So I hope that was helpful, Capricorn, and I'm going to move into Taurus next. Taurus. And again, these are going to be time-stamped. Feel free to cross-watch if you know a Taurus. I don't think I have to invite you to do that. Everybody knows they can cross-watch, right? Okay, Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I have to plug in my computer so I don't get interrupted. Give me a second. Okay, I think this is going to work. Okay, Taurus. Never do a reading when you are almost on nothing for battery. Okay, Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 2020. You are in the energy of the Two of Pentacles. You see your person as the Knight of Pentacles. You feel about them. The Ace of Cups. Wow. They're in the energy of the Hierophant. They see you as the Hanged Man. They see you as the Hanged Man, which was interesting because you are weighing up something. And they see you as in limbo. Maybe it's because you're weighing up a decision. And they feel about you the Five of Cups. So for whatever's happening, they feel at a loss because of that. The energy between the two of you, though, is the Star. The obstacle, oh my goodness, just keeps going back and forth. Positive, negative, positive, negative. It's not really positive, negative. All the cards mean something important. Advice, Sun, and potential outcome is the Judgment. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups, another beautiful card. Okay, so Taurus, what's going on here? Okay, and we'll do some Mystic Moon oracles on both sides in a minute. So you're in the energy of weighing up a decision. For some small percentage of you, you might be really busy, but I think you're weighing up a decision. There's an infinite connection. You want to extend the Ace of Cups. That's your feeling toward the other person. So you definitely have love for this person. You have a deep, emotion for this person. You have the Star between you. So the Star is a really beautiful energy. So it's a mutual healing energy. It's a mutual beautiful energy. So no matter what is going on here, at the heart of the connection, there is a Star energy. You see the person as being very focused. I don't know if you see them as being kind of on the serious side, Taurus, or they kind of tend to be focused and work driven, and it's their studies or their work or their business that they get focused on. So you might see that quality in them, but you feel that emotional side to them, but you're just kind of in a little bit of confusion. It looks to me with the Page of you're juggling, you're balancing. You might have actually a lot going on in your own life, truthfully, and you're kind of weighing up or balancing a lot for yourself. They are in this energy of the Hierophant. So they may be serious right now. I think you're actually seeing them as they are. If you see them as the Knight of Pentacles and they're kind of in this traditional, stuffy or stubborn or institutionally kind of conservative mode, you may also just see them as your partner. This can sometimes also just mean like a marriage partner or somebody like a marriage partner. So they are in that energy for you when it comes to this reading. Not that you're seeing them as that, but they may be that. They may be married. They may be your actual partner. I'm not sure. They do see you as weighing up something or being in limbo or trying to get insight on something, seeing you in Hangman, but whatever they feel for you is a bit of loss. They feel a little bit of regret. Something went awry, even though there's still 2 cups standing. They may need to get over this loss or separation or whatever angst they are feeling. That is definitely an obstacle because we do have the 3 of Swords for both of you as an obstacle. You know, underneath the deck, we still do have this Knight of Cups. So there is this intention by either or both of you that there's a real desire to, like you have here, Ace of Cups, you know, the Knight of Cups wants to give his cup too. So, I mean, those are indicators to me with the star in the middle that there's definitely like a real feeling here between the two of you, or even like a partnership. Something happened that really upset somebody. Something happened that caused this obstacle of hurt, loss, separation. But ultimately, this could be a reunion, and we're getting Mercury retrograde is coming in during October. This might be a reunion of emotions, or a literal reunion between the two of you if you have been apart. So, Taurus, if there's been a disconnect, then this could mean that there's going to be a coming back together. The advice is the Sun is to stay lighter, to stay more innocent around it, to not get bogged down. This person needs to get, if you're on this side, this person needs to get unstuck on this feeling of loss, because the Two of Cups remain. And I don't see this person, and this could be you, Taurus, I don't see you getting as stuck. I just see that you're not really as clear as you might normally be on other things. You've got a like one step forward, two step back kind of energy. Like you want to give, but you might take it away sometimes, but you want to give. So I'm not really sure where you stand on that, but both of you has almost been hurt by the other. And the advice is to kind of cut through that and see that between the two of you, you still have that star energy, you know, and maybe it's through some of this difficulty. You've had to kind of push through that and then kind of get to the innocence again, because there's a bit of that romantic thing between the two of you. It's like definitely not really something to deny. Star is like a really beautiful energy. And the advice with the Sun is to get back to that. I mean, the star and the Sun are usually divinely guided sort of cards, that the universe has your back, as well as, you know, the angel in judgment. This is like a karmically and universally guided relationships. It was supposed to happen for some reason. So on your side is the guide, internal wisdom here. They see you as getting that. They see you as the Hanged Man. It's like a hermit card. Exactly. Contemplation. So, yeah, as you're weighing up whatever it is you're weighing up, you need to take your internal wisdom here and you need to go into contemplation over it, Taurus. You definitely can't just keep plowing ahead. You need to get into contemplation over it. Now, the other person, reinvention and unawakened. This person you're dealing with over on this side is stuck. They're stuck in loss. They're stuck. They might even be a little immature. They are not as advanced as you. I think they think that what used to work is going to continue to work. It's kind of a, you know, if you do what you've always done, you're going to get what you've always gotten. And this person is in need of a reinvention. And yeah, so they need to kind of do some more evolving here, or they're in the process of that. It looks like you are too. So, you know, the advice for both of you is to continue on. This person needs to continue on. You need to continue on with your self-reflection, tapping into your intuition, and, you know, contemplating what's going on here, learning from it. That is why the mutual energy with the two of you is the star. Okay, so don't over-manipulate this. Do what you need to do. The universe has your back. And who knows, you know, if the two of you do your thing in the right way and lighten up and understand what's really here in terms of two cups still remaining, you're offering this cup. There's this undercurrent of a cup. If that ends up kind of surfacing after this other stuff the two of you need to do, there might be some kind of reconciliation, or, you know, an opportunity. I don't know what that opportunity is going to be, Taurus, but during the month of October, you could be revisiting that with this person. So that's a beautiful reading, really, and it's very clear. So you need to get clear and take the time to do that. Okay, so that is it for my earth signs, and that was Taurus, October 2020 relationship, and I will see you soon.